I can go down there. That's everybody. Everybody's all black. So
oh Lord Jesus!
Oh, I got Shaq Double D really good. He was like had some dead time, and I'm like, dead time's bad in radio. Everybody's gonna find out you got a white boy running this.
Oh Lord!
He's like, that was my producer. He's not really white. He's black.
Oh Lord. I was watching it. It was good.
It flowed. He's getting better. He'll get way better. Did you see this? And then he picked up this water bottle in the first segment. 19 times he never drank out of it one time. It was hilarious.
Oh.
He was nervous.
Oh, I don't know why.
I remember your first show.
Well, my show was good.
Your very first show?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Miss Eva, I see you. It's been so long since I've seen you physically, though. You need to come visit me in Atlanta. Lord help. And that's my producer, David. He doesn't know what to do with himself. Oh, Lord.
Holy cow, you got some hair.
I do.
You do. Smells good, too.
Well, thank you.
What do you put in it?
Nothing.
You lied.
It came out the package.
That's bullshit. It's got something in it.
Well, it might be my perfume. I'm wearing a Gap body spray.
You put it on your head?
No,
I was in your hair. Your hair has to smell good.
Oh,
I know. Did you wash your hair?
No.
Hair underneath? Not that hair, but your hair.
No, I put shea. I didn't wash it, but I have put oils in it.
There it is. That's what it is. I smell something like orangey or less orangey or orange cream, maybe.
It's a Shea Moisture's Jamaican castor oil or whatever it is.
That's it.
Hey, Miss Lisa. We about to get it crack-a-lacking up in here. I have been so sleepy the past couple of days. Yesterday.
Well, you're hanging out all night.
No,
night owl.
It wasn't that. Because, let's see. I hung out Sunday during the day. And Monday, what did I do? I went to the doctor. I had my doctor's appointment. I got my tetanus shot.
Wow.
I got a tetanus. They tried to give me a flu shot, and I told them no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no, not the flu.
I don't want it.
Doesn't even make no sense. Can we give you the flu shot? It'll help you not get it.
No.
You just say you're going to
get it. Hey, Kaylee. Hey, Mrs. Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Give a shout out to my girl. She done beat me down the aisle. Girl, I'm working on getting me a husband. Yes. No. I'm so happy for my friend. I'm so happy for my friend Felicia, because we all deserve a happily ever after when we over 40. Because I get tired. I don't know about anybody else, but I get tired of, number one, putting my parents down for emergency contacts.
You ready?
Although now I think I just put my brother down, I guess. I mean, I don't. I'm talking at all. Okay. All right, we about to get started, y'all. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and we are back here again for another episode, another show called The Diva Disturb on BFAM 109.6. If you want to verbally be part of the conversation, you need to call in at 678-383-4378. But if not, you can always comment down below. Tonight's topic, for those of us who have dated or still dating, or what advice can you give for us out there dating? Tonight's question I got from a Twitter post. It says, when dating, what is the most important question to ask on the first date? Now, one of the most powerful responses to that question, I forgot who wrote it, But it asks, and this is very important, people, because we end up getting these traumatized people. And this goes for male and female. You should ask, how aware are you of your traumas and suppressed emotions? And how actively are you working to heal them before you try to project that shit on me? That's what the person said. And I agree. I appreciate any man that I'm dating, especially black men, who inform me that they have been to therapy. That's a bonus for me. Although the last mofo I was dating, he said he had been to therapy, but I feel as though he might need to go back because, still doing damage after all these years. Okay?
I've been to therapy.
I miss you, Kaylee, too, and Miss Pumpkin misses you. Oh, I miss you guys, too. I miss the girls, too. And I didn't even get to meet Miss Stevie Ray. She was born, and I think I saw her right before I left Long Beach. But oh well. So that is the topic of the night. If y'all got any pointers on that, feel free to comment about that because as y'all know, I told y'all to put myself back out there I didn't put myself back on the market. I was trying to, ride with the brother. And then the brother was like, thanks for everything you've done for me, but no thanks and peace out.
Do you know Facebook has dating now?
My sister just posted about Facebook dating, and I am like, I'm good. For those of you who do not know, there is another swiping service called Bumble. Bumble is the women must make the first move. Like if you match with somebody, you have to make the first move. Bumble, however, also offers a social aspect. Like for someone like me who's still relatively new to Atlanta, it's a great way to make new friends, kind of like a meetup. Then you also have the entrepreneurial side, for people looking to network for business purposes or whatever. Also, another app you can also use is Shaper. One of the things I've learned about Tinder is that some people are actually on Tinder not to date, but to make business contacts. And so some of these people, I have advised them of the other, apps that they have. As a matter of fact, one of my guests I'm trying to get on that's a personal trainer, that's why he's on Tinder, is because he just wants to network, get more clients, and get more exposure. So that's something to think about. But don't forget, call in, comment, let me know what y'all think about what is the most important question you should ask on the first date. And men, let me tell you something. You offering your penis and your services, unless a woman is looking for that, don't do that. That's tacky.
That was easy.
Didn't nobody ask to be taken care of. It sounds like you're trying to body somebody and bury me in the backyard. That's what it sounds like. Shit. Let's see who's on here. Kenny. Yes, he do. Yeah. Wait a minute, Kenny, what you saying? Yes, he do too. Kenny, if you still on there, comment, because I'm trying to go through my social media and it's a lot of people on tonight. Hey. So y'all, let's get into the headlines and the topics. Nothing really happened to the Diva this week. I'm still out here, trying. Okay, wait a minute. We got a question.
April Turner says that the most important first question to ask is, do you live with your mom?
Okay, so that's a good question. We should ask, do you live with your mom? Get Kenny, yeah, he do. He do need to go. We gonna pray for him though. I still pray for him because he crazy and I pray don't nobody else get victimized. Okay.
Doug Dowdy says most important question is, are you married?
Another important question to ask is, are you married? Okay, I'll tell you something else that will run a woman off faster than you can say go. Is don't let her know you know all her business already just because you got access to that information. That's a huge turnoff. Don't let them know that you know stuff about them before they are willing to proffer that to you. That's kind of invasive, even if you have that access. Because I'll definitely be checking up on you, but I'm not gonna come right out and say, by the way, I know who your daddy is. I know who your grandpa is. Like, don't do that. That scare folk. Like, I ran the other way. My friend Kenny said one question you should ask is, are you bipolar? Okay. Now, most bipolar folk won't admit they bipolar. Okay. We got a call in. Let's see. Might be somebody else want to let us know if they crazy or not. But they won't even. Exactly. So I think that's it. So let's get into. Okay, so is this so let's get into these headlines. Let me make sure no one else has a comment about dating. Okay, so those are basic ones, but I really think it's important to ask people about their mental health, whether they want to. And the signs will be there, but some of us just don't want to admit to them, okay? Let's see. So, Angry Wig, for those of you who do not know, the 45th president of the United States is what I refer to him as Angry Wig, sometimes the Orange Oompa Loompa and Agent Orange. He has had a very interesting week. So far, the biggest story, of course, aside from his need to say that he don't want to let very bad gang members in from the Bahamas, okay, he also has once again fired someone else from his administration. I said, this can nobody keep a job in Trump's camp. I think he thinks he's really on a reality show or something. I'm just saying. So if y'all haven't heard, today Trump fires John Bolton as the national security advisor. The problem is this, I don't know if you've also heard, that for some reason, Angry Wig thought it would be a good idea to invite the Taliban to Camp David. Although with my mind, and I'm not going to say this out loud on the air, that might not be a bad idea to invite them. Okay? So, yeah, that's y'all's president who wear Magna hats. That's what he doing. He inviting Taliban, and then he got mad because John Bolton told him it wasn't a good idea, and he was like, "You're fired." And so I'm just like, who? Like, roll the fuck up. At some point, you have to take the dealing with the United States is not a game. You put all of us in jeopardy, and I continue to say across these airways, across social media, it ain't us. If you want to get somebody, get him. Leave the rest of us alone. You ain't got to blow us up. You ain't got to blow up airports and airplanes to get. Just get him, because the majority of Americans do not agree with what he has said. And I wish my friend Dewan would join the conversation. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna invite him one night to come on and do a Facebook Live with me while I do this, because he brought up something very interesting. Thank you. Thank you, Kashana. Pumpkin says, fuck Agent Orange. Yes, Miss Pumpkin also does not like Agent Orange. If y'all don't know who Miss Pumpkin is my 9-year-old Shih Tzu. That's my only child, and that's my baby.
She don't like Agent Orange?
She don't like Agent Orange either. She don't like it when he come on she just go the other way when he come on the screen. You know, she just walk the other way.
She's pretty big. She's from China.
And she's from China too. My friend said he ain't my president. I know he ain't none of our president. We all pray he just go away. Like, can he just, like, when he go to Camp David, can he just not come back? Can he disappear to the bunker they got over there? I'm just saying, like Hitler. Also, another issue with Agent Orange is the fact that, as you all know, I forgot what the number is, but a large amount of the landmass in Bahamas is completely flooded. Shout out to Michael Jordan for pledging $1 million to the relief fund. Shout out to Tyler Perry, who is going to do everything he can to help rebuild the Bahamas. I bet there'll be a Tyler Perry Studios out there too soon, okay? Yeah. But I commend these people who have large amounts of money, because when you have a president who won't provide assistance, as he's supposed to provide assistance in the aftermath of natural disasters, because the Bahamas is a U.S. territory, isn't it? Like, how do you neglect your own people? So he says Bahamas is full of very bad gang members, as he doubles down on not letting Hurricane Dorian refugees into the U.S. Angry Wig has claimed without evidence the Bahamas is full of very bad gang members. Here's the thing. Y'all know I don't like using this word, but I'm going to say it. Angry Wig just gone and say it. We don't want to let no more niggas in. That's what you really want to say. That's what you really want to say. And actually, it's not niggas. You say niggers, Okay, you don't want any more of them in. Just like you did the Puerto Ricans the same way after the trauma of their bad storms. You did nothing. You just wanted these people to suffer. The only thing I can say about the travesty of having him as a president is this. It makes the private sector come together to help those, and it makes some of those at the top 1% and 2% use some of the money that they've been hoarding to help the less fortunate. That's all I'm going to say. In addition, if you are blind, pay no mind to Trump Towers, because he has ordered the illegal removal of Braille because no blind people are going to live in Trump Towers. So that is what an American president is up to these days, okay? It is most unfortunate, but that is the president of the United States as it stands now. So anyways, we're going to go to a commercial break on the air. But of course, here on social media, y'all can continue to watch me, Miss Sophia the Diva. We'll be back here on BFAM 109.6 for more A Diva Disturbed. Hey. You want from me is what I want from you. Exclusivity. I love this song. Hey, Salim. Hey, TK.
Definitely a girl song.
Huh?
Definitely a girl song.
You know, and both of them are deceased.
Are they? One girl looks like the girl from DeBarge.
The girl that was Damien, she died in a major car crash June 27th of 94, I want to say. And then 2 years to the date, the guy that was Dame, he died from colon cancer.
Huh.
Yep.
To the day?
To the day. It is very weird. But it's a great, they had 2 songs I really, really liked. As a matter of fact, I put both of them on. So anyway, y'all, ain't nobody on Periscope tonight. Where my people on?
This next person you got coming on for music, there's a pretty good chance he's coming on the show on October.
Who?
Wait for the song start.
I forgot. Let me go look and see who all I got.
It's only a minute.
Bobby Brown?
Mm-hmm. Got a phone call from him on October 8th. He's in town doing some kind of movie.
Oh, Lord. Bobby! You need some help in there with me. I'll come in there and dig it out for you. That was the craziest reality show ever. Bahamas are a commonwealth. Okay, my friend said it's a commonwealth.
Yeah, I know, but it's definitely a U.S. tourist attraction. More tourists from the United States go there than any other country. We export to them, and they export to us.
I just don't understand how you can.
Did you see where he went over and tried to buy Iceland?
Yes, I heard about that.
How do you go and just buy a country? You know, people are fucking living there. They have a ruler. You can't just walk in there and say, "Hey, we want to buy it." And then Iceland's like, we're in NATO with you. You protect us. How are you going to buy us? He said, well, it'll be a lot easier to protect you if we owned you. I told you, he's just a big damn real estate investor coming in.
Okay.
I'm talking to you on the H, Bobby. Me and Bobby Brown. Yeah.
Hey, now, come. And my friend said you're correct about that. Hey, what's up, everybody? We are back on the Diva Disturbed. I am your host, Miss Sophia the Diva, and you're listening to us live on BFAM 109.6. 678-383-4378 is a means for you to join the conversation, okay? And tonight's topic is, what is the most important question you should ask on a first date? We've got the usual ones. Are you single? Like, are you married still? And when we ask, are you married, ladies and gentlemen, we are asking, do you have paperwork if you're getting a divorce? Hey, do we have a dissolution of marriage, a final dissolution of marriage? Because otherwise, I don't need to be involved in all of that entanglement, okay? The other one, what was the other one? Oh, do you live with your mom? I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't got a problem with you living at home with your mama, because quite frankly, if my parents were closer, I would be living with them right now too, because these student loans are kicking my ass. By the way, don't forget, I still have a GoFundMe going. If y'all want to help with that, I can also use some of those funds not only to pay my rent, but also to pay my airtime. But I can also use that to make a payment on my damn student loans. Okay, go away now, Nat. You are giving me nightmares and you causing me ulcers. Oh my god. Can I just give my degree back? Like, I don't see the benefit of it at this point. I just don't. I just don't. It has not made me the lifestyle and money I wanted and expected as a lawyer. Okay, because number one, y'all make it hard for a sister to pass the bar exam. Number one, but either way, let's get into talking more about this orange Oompa Loompa, this maniac we call a president, Angry Wig. Y'all know he might be in deeper trouble than what he expects. So here's the thing. Trump may have committed tax fraud by fabricating a loan to avoid paying income taxes on nearly $50 million. Now, President Trump, what it is, he acquired $640 million from Deutsche Bank. A hedge fund called Fortress Investment Group also provided $130 million of funding. So in total, Trump owed a little over $800 million to both institutions. So Mother Jones found that Trump was able to clear his debt with Deutsche Bank and Fortress Investment Group over the next several years, but that Fortress ultimately agreed to accept just $48 million back from the loan it made to Trump, which by the time it was worth around $100 million. That means one or two things occurred, people. Fortress considered the loan repaid and forgave more than $50 million of debt from Trump, an action known as discounted payoff. If that happened, the debt would be considered taxable income. And y'all, you know, that's how they score us with the student loan forgiveness too. They tell us that once our loans are forgiven, it's considered taxable income. Bullshit, not with all that interest I done paid over the years. In addition, he bought the remaining debt using a corporation and parked the money there to avoid paying income tax on it. This practice, known as debt parking, is legal as long as the borrower plans to repay the rest of the loan. It's illegal to engage in this indefinitely. So that's y'all's president. This is how he maneuver and move, and they keep on protecting him. In addition, the Stevens family, although you know them as Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, he came for them on Twitter. Y'all know that's the only way he know how to communicate with people, the dumbass. He came for them on Twitter. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend have not shied away, according to BET Online, from expressing their disdain for the current president, Donald Trump. So when the president took a cheap jab at them on Twitter last Sunday night, the two wasted no time in responding. The exchange began when Angry Wig went on Twitter to rant about criminal justice reform, specifically criticizing Black supporters of the initiative, including Legend, Van Jones, Lester Holt, and former President Obama. When all of the people pushing so hard for criminal justice reform were unable to come even close to getting it done, they came to me as a group and asked for my help. I got it done with a group of senators and others who would never have gone for it. Obama couldn't come close. Going into his critique of Legend and Teigen, Trump in a sexist tone wrote, musician John Legend and his filthy mouth wife are talking now about how great it is, but I didn't see them around when we needed help getting it passed. Okay. Hey, Breland, how you doing? John Legend said, imagine being the president of a whole country and spending your Sunday night hate watching MSNBC, hoping anybody will praise him. Melania, please praise this man, okay? Of course, you know, Chrissy Teigen is a little bit more raw with it, okay? Chrissy Teigen said, LOL, what a pussy ass bitch. Tagged everyone but me. An honor, Mr. President. She said the absolute best part of his tweet is I literally didn't speak in the special, nor was I mentioned. I'm cackling at the pointless addition to me because he cannot be a bitch. I love it. And Please don't make this foul mouth hashtag trend. And it's this is what John Legend said. It said hashtag President Pussy Ass Bitch. I love John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. I've always loved them. I really fell in love with Chrissy Teigen when I saw her on what's the name of that show? Chef Roblay's show that he had, and they had Chrissy's crab boil one time, and this was before they got married. I thought it was cute. Dana Brazil. I'd always ask, do you have herpes? Have you ever had a cold sore or a fever blister? Okay, for those of you who are just joining the conversation, tonight's question of the night is, what is the most important question to ask on dating? And my friend Dana said, I always ask, do you have herpes? Have you ever had a cold sore or fever? Hey, that's something to ask. Yeah, you should probably ask that, because their lips go in more than one place. That's all I'm going to say. But thank you, Dana. It's so good to see you on here. So good to see you. So that is the question of the night. If you all have any comments about dating, feel free. We're just doing this because Diva's trying to add a little bit more flavor to her show. But either way, y'all, I don't know what y'all gonna do about y'all's president, but it's starting to get really old. These mofos that on Twitter all the time. Okay, my friend is so dumb. Breland, she said, do you have gremlin kids? What does it mean if you have gremlin kids? What does that mean? So that's a question. In other words, do you have crumb snatchers? Is what I'm going to interpret that to mean. Okay. Also, did you all catch Azalea Banks has risen from the dead again? Y'all know she's been banned from Twitter, right? Okay, because she always want to drag somebody, because here's the thing that I don't understand about Azalea. Azalea, I can't name one song that you've actually done, okay? And I'm concerned that the only means of which we actually know you is because of your motor mouth. Now, here's what I will say. She did make some good points about the industry, but her arguments and her commentary are often diminished because she is always demeaning others in her arguments. So she called Lizzo. Y'all know I love me some Lizzo. Okay, she tripped on Lizzo, said is a millennial mammy eager for whites' approval. Okay, that's what she had to say. So she said, what did she say? As Banks claps down on the likes of Cardi B, Adele, Lil Nas X, and others, all of which probably have won some sort of award for their actual talent. We have yet to see you have one. She on Instagram now. During the long Instagram denunciation of the 31-year-old Detroit-born singer Lizzo, real name Melissa Vivian Jefferson, Banks categorizes her as a millennial mammy. Laughing my ass off. The fact that the public and the media has been keeping this fat girl joke going for so long is honestly peak boredom. The song is not good, nor is the dumpy fat girl spectacle live set she does. Saddest bit is that the girl is legit talented and truly only being allowed to shine so long as she allows herself to be the millennial mammy of sorts. She said that Cardi B is illiterate, like illiterate Cardi, then fat little. They are really choosing the worst of the black women's crop to advertise for America. I guess they saw us moving too fast with it, because you realize after Beyonce became political in ways they didn't like, the elite stopped giving her the top spot and started cycling out the lessers like Cardi and Lizzo. Even Lil Nas X trash ass buck break mountain anthem theme, giving them Beyonce level accolades while both being nowhere near the level of black female excellence she is. I'm exhausted from this, but all I'm gonna say is that that's like she dogged him Monique in her way. Yeah, but that's Azalea Banks. Love Lizzo, love Lil Nas X better, my friend said. What else? Okay, so that is what Azalea Banks had to say about the different talent. Okay. Also, real quick, y'all, okay, we watch Power. Oh, wait a minute. I got to go to commercial break. So let me wrap this up. And after that, we'll get back to the headlines. But first, we're going to bring in our guests that are here, Larry and Kat Davis. They're going to tell us all about the secrets to being fabulous and beautiful, okay? So anyways, I'm Miss Sophia the Diva. You're listening to a Diva Disturb on BFAM 109.6. We'll be back after this commercial break. Hi!
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Oh, you are fabulous.
I'm saying.
I know. Look, I feel so dumpy. She done came up here in black and gold.
All right, let's get them all situated. So, do you want to be in the picture too? Or are you just off the camera? Are you off the camera or are you in the camera?
In the camera.
Switch around. You're fine, Fifi.
Oh, okay, I'm fine.
Okay, I gotta get names again. Okay, so Larry, you're good. You can be as close or far. You're good to go. Is that where y'all want to be? You're good. Larry, you can actually this way a little bit. That's good right there. Square up right there. You're good to go. You're good there. You guys know about where the social medias are and everything? What we're shooting at?
No.
She tags later, but we do Facebook, YouTube, and
Instagram.
Instagram, Periscope. That's where the main Facebook one is right now. And she'll tag you and all your social medias. You guys got tags that I can use for the video?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. No, all of them. You can do all of them. Don't limit. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is all we do is promote.
Oh.
We promote anybody that needs to be promoted because usually people pay back. It's working.
So on Facebook it's Lux Diare, LUX DAIRE.
LUX.
DAIRE. That's on Facebook.
LUXDARIE.
Is it the Elite Jay-Z's people?
Lux
Diare.
Yeah, Lux Diare. That's the same thing on Instagram.
Yes, sir,
So
Kenny.
with
Thank
underscore
you for
in the middle.
looking out for me.
After Lux.
So I would
Lux
ask it,
underscore.
yeah.
That's Instagram.
Because now Dana got me all paranoid.
Gucci.
Hashtag.
That's
Gucci _ LeBrow.
This is a hashtag, right? Gucci. So it's
That's
GOO
that's at Gucci LeBron.
at Gucci GOOCH.
GUCCI
Trying to wait it out. GUCCI
Underscore.
underscore
LA
LA
BROW.
BR.
And then the other Instagram is at Queen Diamond Boss.
What was the last word?
Boss. BOSS.
Boss.
And
My favorite
then
word.
LE.
Is that my run
LE underscore
I'm here.
BLE.
Yes, you are.
Is it a new
here.
one?
Thank you so much.
So the one is the same with boss.
A new one.
I'm not right. Okay, so the next one is
It's
LE.
LE underscore BLEU Diamond
Diamond.
underscore. And then makeover. I just
So that was LE underscore blue diamond underscore.
yes.
Okay, next one.
And then the next one is makeover
Makeover.
underscore takeover
I love it.
underscore
Diversified.
Life.
life. On Facebook, of course, you know I'm Kat Davis. And we have Lady Diamond Cosmetics on Facebook and Real Boss Connections on Facebook.
Lady blue diamond what?
Y'all, we got some
Lady Blue
businesses.
LE
No,
underscore
Lady blue diamond what? On Facebook?
Lady Diamond Cosmetics.
Cosmetics.
LE apostrophe BLEU.
Oh yeah, I got that part. And what was the other one on Facebook?
And then the other one is Real Boss Connections. We got yeah.
Now we like this. The
And
more
Larry.
tags, the better.
And Larry Davis on
I already got you.
Facebook.
Yeah, you're Larry Davis. I don't got you. Larry Davis and David Clark. You know how long we've been looking for each other? Are you through her? Are you friends with him?
Uh-huh.
I got you.
Okay.
Larry Davis is a very common name.
Yeah.
Kind of like saying, "Hey man, look me at my Facebook. My name's David Clark."
Isn't that the comedian from Curb Your
There's,
Enthusiasm?
I know. I've got a Larry Davis on my Facebook already.
No, that's Larry David. That's Larry David.
Oh,
Well,
David?
I'm with
no,
S.
his is
Yeah.
with IS.
oh, you're
no,
talking about
it's
the comedian.
The
Yeah,
comedian. I was like,
David,
is it
yeah.
Larry Dave Kirby? He is
Yeah, yeah.
hilarious. Okay, y'all. So another question came in. Also find out if they have a child on the way.
What? Ooh.
A child.
Today's
The
question of the day
night
is, what
is
is the
what
most
most-
important first question on the first day?
Yeah.
What's the most important question? You have to ask one
on the
on the
first
first
day?
day.
On the first day, the most important questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Every guy says, because we don't know.
I mean, what we do, we freestyle. It depends on what type of lady we with. You know,
I'm with you. I'm looking at her and I'm like,
because all ladies are different, so you
Exactly.
can ask the same question right off hand.
absolutely.
So,
I'm
I may
totally
start
on
off talking about, business. You may start off talking about, talk a little freaky at
First
first.
thing I'm gonna ask
It
is,
depends.
you're not married, are you? And
Yes.
do you have another woman? That's what I want to know.
Okay, there you go. There's a
That's the woman's
question
side.
followed by a follow up. Okay,
Yes.
you not married, but do you have? Okay, because look, we not trying to end up on the ID channel or on episode of Fatal
Okay.
Attraction on TV1.
How do you
Okay,
feel about this one?
Okay.
How do you feel about this one? I'm single, but my husband lives downstairs. We're separated all the way, but he ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, you know what I do? You better fuck him. Ain't gonna be me. 'Cause how do you do that? You know, you got a guy that's already been in what you gonna be in, and
Right.
he's downstairs listening to you.
Right.
Come on, man. Come on. Ain't nothing going good with
ID
that.
channel
Right.
waiting to happen.
It's
I'm
crazy.
telling y'all.
30 seconds.
Okay. All right, y'all.
Hey.
So
Another warning: keep it real in here. Don't be
you
politically
can
correct.
curse. You can do
The only thing you
whatever.
can't say is all the LBGTY word. Don't tag anybody to be anything of any genre like that.
Unless you're Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I mean, I'm just saying, if you want to get emails, don't say the bad words. I can say fuck and I can say all those other words. But if you say YAG the other way, I'm going to get emails. And I'm going to forward it to you. They don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. I own this. We're
Unless
not on
you're
FCC. Yeah, it's true.
what do
Have you
call
seen
them?
it?
The alphabet
The
gang?
alphabet.
Yeah, the alphabet gang. That's exactly what you need to call it.
Because they keep adding letters. I'm just
Saying.
saying.
Am I even saying that right? LGBT,
That's why I say LGBT
LGBTQT.
plus. That's what I say.
There's a plus on it now?
Plus. That's what I put on it. Ain't
What are
nobody
the
came
actual
from
letters?
else. I don't. It's lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, and then plus because people want to identify as pronouns, which is called non-binary.
Oh yeah, I got one of those.
Or
What's a
I had a guy like
please
this.
don't call me he.
Yeah.
I am they.
Yeah.
I was like, how about I just call you?
It's
it?
guys that want to be represented and they want to be, yeah, I'm a guy, but I want to stand up for her too. I'm a they.
And
Don't
them,
call me no man.
they want to be pronouns.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I run a
To each his
female-
own, I guess.
I run a female bowling tournament. I had a guy turn in an application. Okay, and usually I just joke around. I was like, donate him, give me him, hand him over. And he's like, no, and he's like, I'm being recognized as a woman today.
Oh,
What do you say to that? You're at a bowling tournament, it's all female, and you walk in,
Well, I don't know.
obviously a man.
I say you're gonna still overpower them, even though you may think you're a woman. You're still gonna overpower them
I
because
say,
you're still a
get
man.
the step. Get the step.
So it's just like they want to. There's a gay group that they're called Mr. Miyaka, My Interest in Alpha Kappa Alpha. And they want to be part of the sorority so bad. And I'm like, but you're not a woman. They have fraternities for that. Join
Yeah,
Alpha,
but the fraternities won't accept them
Kappa, or
because they're so
Sigma.
feminine-like.
They'll take you.
I mean, make up your own.
Let me not say that on everything.
Right, make up your own.
Make up your own fraternity. You don't need to be an alpha.
Exactly. White people do it all the time. Every time I look up, founded in 1995. Oh, damn, y'all knew. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and we're back here for more A Diva Disturbed here on BFAM 109.6. If you want to be part of the verbal conversation, you can always dial in at what? 678-334378. In addition, you can always comment on social media. We are watching, and we will definitely get your comment on the air, okay? Tonight's question is, what is the most important question you should ask on
What's
the
your
first
credit
date?
score?
Okay, sometimes if you swipe enough, you might see somebody's credit score first. We talked about this last week, and you like, no wonder you got your credit score up because you ugly. Okay. I'm serious. I was like, dude, look like Quasimodo. I was like, left to the left to the left. Okay. Hey, Uncle Armin, I see you watching. So, y'all, the moment is here. Now, I can't name every business they do, but I'm going to summarize in a nice little bow, okay? So we've got entrepreneurs, CEOs, makers of multiple income from the beauty industry, Mr. Larry Davis and Miss Kat Davis, honey. Wow, and she's looking really good tonight. Okay, honey, and her all black and gold, baby. Okay, so anyway, the category is okay. So anyways, guys, we want to get into a conversation about your cosmetic brand. And Larry, your story is really, I talked to Larry earlier today, and his story is really interesting, y'all, because he went from knocking down sheetrock and going in the walls to bamming out somebody's brows. Y'all see my brows on struggle, so maybe he might help a sister out tonight. Okay, he got me. All right. Introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, how you got started.
Well, I'm Larry Davis, and I'm from Montgomery, Alabama. I originally was an electrician for about 14 years. I worked for the power company in Alabama. Moved to Atlanta, and about 2013. And I met this lady here probably about 3-4 months after me moving here. And we ended up pursuing a relationship. And I've been with her since I've been here in the city. We ended up getting married. And then we started a business together. And then, unfortunately, we ended up getting divorced. We're divorced now. So once we got split up and we was in divorce, after divorce, I went on my way. She went her way. I decided that, hey, since we started a makeup line together, which is Lady Blue Diamond, I also started my own brand. Why not? I seen the money I was making, so I started my own brand called Lux Diva. But as time went on, I was doing pretty good, but I kind of struggled a little bit. And then, we kind of talked, and she kind of had some struggles and stuff like this. So we ended up deciding, let's come back together, because we was making money. We really was making money. Making 6 figures a year.
Sure.
Those 6 figures had dropped down about probably about 4 figures.
He needs some contract work here.
Yeah. So that's pretty much our story. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Did you hook up all the way back up? I just gotta know.
Oh, we back up, yeah.
All the way back up. So you guys go back into a relationship and everything.
Well, we're not in a relationship. We keep it business.
Okay, all business.
Yeah, we all business.
But you started off a relationship.
We started our relationship and we got married.
That's
But
hot.
but you know what though? We overcame a lot of stuff by talking before we could come back together and doing business. You know what I'm saying? Because we had to start back from the beginning of where we went wrong and different areas and stuff like that. But I hope I'm gonna let Kat introduce herself too, man.
Yeah, okay. But y'all,
Let's see if the story's the
y'all
same.
can probably get a show on OWN. Because isn't it a couple on OWN or whatever where they're like doing fixer-up jobs together, but they're not together anymore, but
I
they
think
still
so,
do
yeah.
business together? Y'all better talk to Oprah. No, okay. But go ahead, Miss Kat. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I was originally born in Newark, New Jersey. But unfortunately, my mother was murdered when I was 5 years old. Father never been in my life. Grandparents decided to whisk me and my brother off to North Carolina. So I was raised partly in a little town called Williamston, North Carolina.
South Williamston.
Yeah. And so then I moved to Atlanta. And I moved here like in 2003.
Okay.
I met this young man in 2013.
Okay.
And of course, as he stated, we went through, our situation or whatever. Now we're best of friends and great business partners. And in the meantime, I not only became an entrepreneur as a beauty influencer, but also as a motivational speaker, talk show host for Talk Show Divas, done a couple of books with some ladies, one called Declaring the Win, another one is Life, Love, and Lockup. Paris was the project coordinator of the first one, and Michelle Levitt was a curator for the Life, Love, and Lockup launch as well. I also do some acting, of course. I like doing that. That's like the fun thing.
Yes, it is.
And I also am a business coach.
Okay.
So I do a lot of business services for different clients, throughout the states.
Oh, she is diversified, honey.
She like to work.
I love to work.
She like to make money too.
Yeah.
Okay.
The difference between making money and loving to work.
Okay,
Yeah.
so my uncle just asked y'all. This is my uncle. Y'all shout out this is one of my favorite people. This is one of my favorite people on the planet. He wants to know what tonight's topic is. So the overall topic is, what's the most important question you should ask on a first date? Or, you know, when you initially start dating somebody, what are some questions you should be asking? And then tonight, our guests are in the beauty industry, amongst other things. And they're going to also talk about diversifying your income and finding your talent and purpose. Because apparently you can go from being an electrician to knocking out some brows and lashes. Okay. All right. My uncle said, hey, fam. Okay. So let's talk about real quick about the books real quick. So are these books like a culmination of other women's stories or other people's stories? Was it like an anthology?
Yes.
Okay.
A culmination of other women's stories.
Okay.
In both books.
Okay. So I worked on a project about, was it 2018? Yeah, I think it was 2018. I worked on a project. I forgot what the name of it was. An anthology of these different women who had overcame a lot of stuff and had become overnight success. Well, a Reading Woman. That's what it was called.
Oh, okay.
And so we did monologues for those particular. We acted out some of the women's stories. So I just was curious if that's what it was. I'd be. Can we find those on Amazon?
Yes, you can. You find both those books on Amazon.
Now, are they hardback or actual physical copy only, or Kindle? Can I do Kindle too?
You can do Kindle.
Okay, because I know some authors will purposely only publish an actual hard copy.
Right.
For some reason, they say it helps sales or shows that there's a real purpose for them, for people. I was like, that's weird because I like my Kindle.
Right.
So I use Kindle. Okay. So I want to talk to Larry now about how he ended up doing brows and lashes. Like, at what point did you end up being like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I'm gonna make it do what it do?
Well, first of all, I'm really good with my hands. I mean, God has really blessed me with a set of hands. There's nothing I can't do. I build cars. I can do construction work. I was an electrician. So, in the mix of me being able to use my hands to do whatever I want to do, at the time, that cat had just opened up the kiosk in Perimeter Mall.
Okay.
And I was working for a billboard company, and I was having some issues and stuff on the job. And Cat was like, "Hey, listen, now I'm gonna open up this kiosk in the mall. I need you to come out here and help me." I said, "Yeah, I don't know about no brow. I don't know about no makeup. I'm a man's man. I'm not trying to do no makeup and then like that. You know what I'm saying? Give me a car. And I could put some 12s in the trunk, something like that." But anyway, I let her.
That sounded very real. That sounded so real.
So she was like, you need to come on out here. You already have an issue on the job. So we ended up, I ended up leaving the job. And she convinced me to come on out there. I said, you know what? I believe in anything that you want to do. So you know what? I'm going to back you up. So backing her up, I started doing lineups in the mall. Well, I had a little issue or whatever. And I think something happened to my clips. So anyway, I moved on. And one day, wasn't nobody at the kiosk but me. So I had started learning about the products and stuff like that. And once I started learning about the product, I started selling the product because I'm really good at, I'm a people person and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we had one of our regular customers came on and she was like, I didn't get my brows done. And she was like, I'm like, well, I ain't got nobody here right now. She was like, well, why you can't do it? I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I said, wait a minute. I'm like, no, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. She said, you can do it. I said, you're right, I can do it. So I called Cat up. I called Cat on video. I had the phone on. Cat, look. And she want her brows done. I'm talking on the phone like this. And she was like, you got it, you can do it. I'm like, I don't even know the difference between brushes. She's gonna tell you what brushes to use. And she coached me through that first experience, right? And once I do something 1 to 2 times, I got it. And then I'm gonna put my spin and my twist to it because I'm very creative.
Okay.
I have a very vivid imagination when it comes to, what I want to do. And then once I started learning about the lady's face and the eyes and the brows and, just a whole structure. I start putting it together, and I can look at anybody. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this to you. Now,
You ain't doing nothing to me. You
Nah, not
you
you.
looking the wrong way right now.
No, we gonna have radio guy come in here and do it. Ain't on the radio guy.
But see,
come-
I can do something here too, though. I can line them up. Line your beard up. See that?
You do yours?
Yeah,
You do this?
I did all
It's
that.
clean, man. It is clean.
It is.
You
Yeah,
let him
so-
do your brows?
I have them do it before.
Okay, that's important.
Yeah.
That's important. You let a woman let you. This is what I want to know. What is that woman doing sitting in that chair while you're on the phone with her? That'll freak me out. I'm like, this motherfucker, he don't know what he's doing. He's on the phone with his boss, and you walk over to me with that press. I'm like, hell no. That first woman that had,
Yeah.
to ship you.
Yeah.
I believe it. That's hot.
Lord hell.
So that's pretty much how I started doing brows. And I learned how to do lashes. And then now I can do a full face makeup. Eyeshadow, everything. Lip color,
Wow.
highlights. Like I have a lot of clients that come to me and they request me.
I've been a woman my whole life,
Yeah.
and I never mastered the art of the makeup.
But that's
I
all.
do foundation, I do shadow, I do my lips. I don't do blush because every time something crazy end up happening, I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. My brows, I usually don't get them arched or whatever, but they started growing out, like I think properly. So every time I use the pencil, like I don't know if my cousin is still, my cousin Mia, usually when I go home, I'm in Dallas, she'll do my makeup for me. I said, now that's the same daggone pen I was using in the bathroom mirror, and my brows don't look like that. Now, I thought my wrist, I had the action in the wrist, and it don't be looking like I was trying to write words and sentences, but
Right.
still it'd be on struggle though, So I just be like, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's true. I struggle because I'm not artistically gifted in that arena. I'm gifted because I'm a vocal person. I use my words and I use my mind. But when it comes to art and stuff like that, I'm like, oh hell no, I do the best I can. I had a wonderful Mac makeup artist years ago that taught me how to do my makeup. And I used to call her. She would come from home. And my cousin is still on. She says, "Oh, boo, LOL," because my cousin also is a gifted makeup artist and hairstylist too. But
Hey, cousin.
yeah, she does it too. But we're gonna come back after these messages with more of Larry and Kat. We're gonna get more into their businesses and how you can actually get in contact with them because y'all offer tutorials too, huh? Okay, so y'all they make money off of tutorials too. But this is BFAM 109.6. This is the Diva Disturb, and I'm Miss Sophia the Diva. Mimi,
I'm being very modest.
you being modest.
I didn't even talk about me putting cars and videos.
Oh no, we not done. This is
We're
not
not done.
We not done. We got another what?
You ain't going nowhere.
And I have a book too.
You
So
have a book
I'm
too.
a co-author.
Oh,
you guys
okay.
got a shop locally?
The mental cost of entrepreneurship. That's what it's called.
You guys got a shop locally?
In Perimeter Mall.
Permanent Mall, where's that? Is that here? Right here?
Ashford done with it. Right
Ashford Dunwoody up
Would you go that
285.
Would you go?
I'm always there.
You
I
want to go live with her face? One down in your shop?
Yeah.
Holler at us. Holler at me. We'll figure that out.
I'm always in perimeter.
All we need to do it.
That's you know what?
They say you learn a lot. though.
Love you too,
Well,
cousin.
no, you're still pointing at me.
No.
You're not touching this shit.
Okay. So my uncle, he
Yeah, you
did
cleaned
post
it up.
a question. He said his first date question would be, how do you define a good counterpart or mate?
On the first date?
My uncle.
Is your uncle single?
No, he's married
I hope so.
and in his 60s.
And think about this. You on your first date. Hey, how do you see whatever he just said? Every guy and every girl's leaving. That's too much for the first
That's
date.
too much for the first date.
Too much for the first. You need to know the basics.
Yeah.
Got a job?
Well, here's
Live alone? Got a car?
Here's the
Let me
thing,
see your
though.
wallet.
You should ask, well, what are you looking for, too? Because sometimes, in my
They're
experience,
gonna lie.
some of these men don't know what they're looking for. They just out
So
here
why
just
ask him?
like bumbling in the
Yeah.
dark,
Oh, you
like
know what he's looking for.
Yeah.
like
If you are Bumble, you know what he's looking for. Swipe right. I'm just saying. Don't.
I said
I think-
bumbling in the dark.
I
and you
think one of
said
the things
bumble.
One of the things women do, because I'm also dating now, not very much, because y'all are crazy. But one of the things women do, don't give a man a chance to lie to you. Don't ask a question like, so what are you looking for in a woman? Duh, you're freaking here, ain't you? I'm buying you supper. It must be you. Don't give us a chance to lie because we're trying to get with you. I think women mess up dating if you ask more constructive questions like what you really want to know. Do you really want to know why I'm here? You know why I'm here. I'm dating you. I'm trying to find out about you.
Well, I know my usual questions are: you married? Do you have children? Have you ever engaged in a homosexual activity?
So you know what you did right there? What? You just opened sex. If you were to ask me that I
just asked, and we had a discussion on Periscope about that because remember having told Charlotte, my friend Josh, used to be well, I guess he still considers himself bisexual, but he was married, and then he ended up in a committed relationship with a man. And so we were also talking about the double standard that we have. It's okay for women to be bi, but when a man is bi, we like
bye.
Deuces.
Oh, that's my favorite.
And if y'all watch that show, remember, did you ever watch Insecure?
I haven't watched it.
Okay, so there's a character on there named Molly that was dating a guy who said in college it happened one time and she was out of there so fast.
How come a girl can say that and a guy can't? That's a double standard.
What?
Like if you're a guy, okay? Mm-hmm. And I'm not into lesbians at all. I don't think two girls is hot at all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but back in college, I tried once. If a girl says that, you're like, college, who gives a shit?
Right.
You're a guy.
We had a conversation about, you was telling me that there were some women that don't care.
Because of the shortage. I mean, yeah.
There's a shortage of good guys, I know that.
You know,
and it seems like those guys that dabbled in gay or whatever they're dabbling in. Yeah. There goes the email. Thank you very much. Gay.
That was on that.
I want to make sure I heard it.
When I was on that TV show, Gary Union.
Huh?
When there were all them girls, and one of them she was dating a guy, and he was bisexual.
40 seconds. Okay. My uncle did respond. He said, "My philosophy is to start like you want to finish, with openness and honesty about issues that really matter." Because
that's like the 60s. That's old school. I won't make it today. He'll get hurt.
But that's okay. Well, all I know is that he is happily married.
That's good. Because he got her in the 50s and 60s when that shit worked.
Yeah.
That shit's over with. Like, you know, my grandfather told me, he said, you take a girl to the car and you let her in the car and she don't roll over and unlock your door, ditch her. Good luck with that shit.
Well, now we don't have to do that because it's
exactly. It's automatic. It's not how you check out a girl. That was find out this girl is so sad.
I would look at you crazy if you don't try to open my door, period.
Yeah, so what do you do when you get inside? Do you at least push
the automatic button? I'm not one of those feminists.
Do you at least push the automatic button to let me in?
So you unlock it, let her in, and you lock it as you're walking around so she can unlock
it. I'm saying, exactly. Give her a chance to do something.
I ain't gonna lie, I did where my uncle is coming from because sometimes you really need to know these things. And remember, one of the other questions that somebody had put up was, how are you dealing with your traumas? Are you aware that you even have traumas? Have you ever been to a therapist? Are you bipolar? Hell, I'm gonna go through your medicine cabinet to figure that out. Because if I see some damn what's that Lexapro, I'm gonna run the other way too. Because you probably don't consistently take it. I'm just saying.
Tell her, Bobby. Tell her how it is. One step at a time.
Hey, when I could dance. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva, and we are back here again for more Diva Disturbed here on BFAM 109.6. If you want to be part of the verbal conversation, 678-383-4378 is the call-in number. In addition, the topic of tonight, overall, if you want to comment, because we're trying to spice the Diva Disturb up just a little, stir some things up. This week's question is, what is the most important question to ask on a first date? We've gotten a lot of answers. We hear, are you married? Do you have children? Have you ever had a cold sore? Okay. What was the other ones? Oh my God, I can't even think. Do you live with your mama? Do you live in the basement with your mama? I mean, we should ask these questions too, okay?
Melody Music wants to know, do you have a foot fetish?
Yes, we should ask that. Do you have a foot fetish? We should.
Why would you ask that though? You just opened sex up again. Yeah, on the first date. Anything you ask me about my body.
Because that's a red flag. I can get up and grab my clutch and go. You got a foot fetish.
It depends on who's asking first. On the other man.
I got nothing. If you ask about the body,
If you ask me what
sex.
size shoe I'm wearing, I'm gonna ask why. Number one, because then I'm gonna know, am I gonna get some sort of shoe I can't get into? Now I can wear up to a 6-inch, but still, I'm just asking.
You got bigger feet than a 6. You lie.
A 6-inch heel.
What?
Yeah, I have a pair.
Why would you wear a 6-inch heel as tall as you are?
Because I like being tall. I like being seen. I am the Sophia the Diva. I walk into a room, bam!
That was easy.
Diva's here, honey. When I hit the stage and rock the mic, there you go. Okay, so my uncle commented, we're going to get back to our guest, but my uncle commented, said, consider the title of Steve Harvey's book, Think Like a Man. A wise person wants to know what and how you think. Thinking ultimately controls everything the person does. I'm going to tell you something else I can tell you about certain people. I can tell if you're very egotistical when I first get on the phone with you and your only conversation is about you and not me. There's no quid pro quo going on. That's a problem. That right there. Okay. You know, like that SpongeBob meme that's going on. All right, I'm out. Okay, that's it. Okay. But our special guest here is Larry and Kat Davis. They have a cosmetic line, a beauty line. I want to talk about the natural makeup line that you guys have. What sets you apart and what's the name of it, the specific name, and also what sets you apart from the others out there? Because when you think about, let's see, Minted Cosmetics is out there right now. What's the lady that does the lipstick that's in Target? Can't think of it, but I own a couple of those. So what sets y'all apart from those type of brands? Like, why should we purchase?
Well, for instance, our foundation. A lot of the foundations have oil in it.
Okay.
Our foundation has no oil.
Mm.
Not only do it not have any oil in it, but when it goes on your face, it dries on matte.
Okay.
So it dries on matte. It stays on all day and night. You can go in the sun. You know how some people go in the sun, their skin start looking oily, or their makeup start running. Not at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it is no transfer. So we call it the boyfriend saver or the husband saver,
Like it.
because you don't have to worry about it getting on your clothes.
Right.
So you can hug all you want to. It ain't going nowhere.
Okay.
Lipstick too.
And it's mineral based. And we got the lipstick too. The matte lip that stays on all day and night. You can eat, drink. It won't go anywhere. You can kiss. It will not get on the man's lip.
Right.
So
Are
that
you
sets
rocking
us
a
apart.
shade now?
Actually, this one right here is a shade. But this one is
You just made about 5 men fell over. There's no way.
this one is a mixture of lip gloss and matte.
Okay.
Into one.
Okay.
And then it
How
dries.
can it? Because lip gloss is usually shiny and that, like it looks more matte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes on like a lip gloss and it dries on matte.
And it's cruelty free.
So you know some
bunnies.
colors out there when they put it on, it feels dry when they put it on.
MAC. I'll say it.
It definitely looks matte.
I
I
was
just
gonna say
don't.
it,
I don't
she
see
said
the
it.
lip gloss at all.
No, because when you first put it on, it's like a lip gloss. It goes on real smooth.
That's hot.
Smooth.
You know what,
Smooth.
David?
Never tried it, never gonna try it, but I seen what it do to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? They love it, then that's all that matters to me. As long as they're happy.
And it's mineral based as well.
Right.
Okay. I like it.
I'll be coming down to the perimeter, not for product, but I got to check this stuff out.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. What part in Perimeter are you located? Because
Are
I'm
you in the mall?
always in the mall.
We're in the mall.
Why?
We located down lower level, right by Starbucks, right in front of Windsor store.
Huh. I probably walk right on past.
A lot of people walk past us and they say, you know, we didn't even know, because of that kiosk mentality when they go to the mall. People always trying to sell them something. So when they see us, they think that we're just trying to sell something. But we trying to sell more than just products and stuff. We trying to sell give ladies an experience that they can.
The Persians scare me. You'll come in, and I'm just like, I don't want. You put this on. I'm just like, I don't
Yeah,
want
so
this
that's
on.
a bad-
That's a bad
I'm just
impression
like,
about kiosks.
that is it.
It is. You know,
it's happening. I'm like, first of all, I can't just put on anything. For instance, for me, my skin is so sensitive. Apparently, I don't know what was in this particular Marc Jacobs fragrance, but like 5 minutes after I sampled it, my whole arm just flared up, and I was like, yeah, I guess we can't be behind that one in particular. So that's why I'm always have to tell them, please don't touch me,
Right.
you know. But okay, I'm definitely, because I'm always in perimeter. That's my spot. Well, it used to be until Sephora stopped selling my makeup, but maybe I'll come check out all
You'll
makeup.
love it. You will love it.
You got one of your products in your hair?
No,
Your hair is kicking.
no, it's not one of my products. I don't have any hair products.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Look,
Okay.
not yet.
Not yet.
No.
So
Figure it out.
It's just a gel in my hair, you know, just
Kicking.
shake and go.
It's kicking.
So before we went on break earlier, Larry shared with us that he has a book, and it's about something that might be beneficial to the long nights and the hours, the begging. You probably have found yourself curled up on the floor a few times, crying and wondering, why the hell am I doing this? No one cares. But let's talk about the mentality of the entrepreneur.
Yeah. So I teamed up with a young lady by the name of Shayna Jefferson. So she presented to me about being a co-author in a book called The Mental Cost of Entrepreneurship. And basically my topic basically was how growing up, my mom, she encouraged me to, get a good job, as most parents do to their kids, get a good job, and, just work, you know what I'm saying, and retire. Well, I've been doing it pretty much all my life until I met Kat, and then she introduced me into, being an entrepreneur, being a business owner, being an actual employer and having employees. And once I switched over to seeing what that life is like, it was different because it was a lot of nights I was thinking on what's my next move. I work more hours than the average person who have a job. You go 9 to 5, you work 40 hours. After that you're done. You go home, do whatever you want to do, go to the bar, chill. But you know what? Being an entrepreneur, you're always thinking. You think about marketing. You got to keep up with supplies. You got to keep stock up. You got customers you're dealing with. You deal with all types of people, from all type of backgrounds, different races and stuff. So it's a lot, and we go through a lot of mental more than maybe say physical, because you're always thinking. I think in my sleep, I wake up thinking, I'm like, oh, you know what? I wake up in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, and write down, I'm like, I got an idea. I'm finna put together a marketing promo video. I just thought about this picture I took earlier, something. But it's a mental cost that we do pay. So that's basically what my book is. My chapter is about in the book.
Okay.
What's the name of that book?
The mental cost of entrepreneurship. And you can get an ebook or you can get a hard copy.
Yes.
If you want to get a hard copy, you can cash out me $boss78, and we'll ship it to you, or you can come to Marietta Mall, lower level, by Starbucks, and come to Le Blue Diamond and get your book.
Les Blue Diamond.
Le Blue Diamond.
It sounds like it should be a perfume also. Like,
Yeah. But Le Blue is a very expensive diamond.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because y'all know
But we didn't get it from. We didn't
I
get
didn't
that.
know.
Yeah, but we didn't actually get that name from the diamond. But come to find out, that's where it kind of originated from. But we put it together ourselves, not knowing it was really a real diamond.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where did Lux Care come
And
from?
even knowing about
Lux.
diamonds, people need to understand that sometimes when it's in entrepreneurship as well, we all, want to be a diamond. But you gotta understand, in order to be a diamond, you gotta get cut.
It's a fact.
Y'all heard
It's a
that?
fact.
Y'all heard that?
Live.
In order
You
to,
ain't
And usually more than one cut too.
you
You
gotta
ain't willing
get
to
cut.
get cut, you ain't willing to be a diamond.
So I guess I'm gonna get cut many a night.
Let's go.
I'm trying
I'll
to.
start with
That's
the brows.
Don't be talking about my brows.
I didn't say nothing about your brows. So we're gonna start with the
I'm gonna
brows.
cut my brows.
I didn't say nothing about cutting. We just
I remember
shape them.
Sharonda used to fuss at me all the time before I started getting them arched hair. I go, okay, let me put this gel on it to help them. I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
And your brows?
Yeah, it's some sort of gel that helps shape them so that they won't be so wild. Because mine used to be really wild. I was a tomboy. I lived between the world of being a tomboy and a tomgirl. That's how I was. So my uncle said friendship is the foundation for a lasting marriage. So Larry, now that the two of you are true friends / business partners, there is hope for eventual reconciliation. I certainly hope it will happen because you two seem very interesting and intelligent.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yes. So there you go. So you have Le Bleu. What's the other business? Let's talk about all four. There's 4 of them actually, isn't it?
Okay.
So Gucci LeBrow. There we go. I remember one.
Yeah.
Another one. Yay.
So Gucci LeBron basically is my industry name. I developed that name because I own a lot of pair of Gucci shades, and I'm good at brows. And people just started calling me Gucci LeBron. Every time they see me, they would call me, hey Gucci, because I have so many Gucci shades, you know. So if I'm being good with brows, I just came up with my personal name, Gucci LeBron. And then I have Lux Dier, which originated when we got the divorce. I went ahead and started my own brand because I wasn't gonna go back to working for nobody. So
He saw the numbers.
yeah, I saw the numbers. So I kept the ball rolling. You know, we got divorced.
There's no 6 digits in electrical work. I know that.
I kept the ball rolling, so I started Lux Dier. You know, and I started promoting that real hard. I started traveling. I started going to different cities. I started going to Alabama. I was going to Tennessee, South Carolina.
Oh, wow.
And I have people that be requesting me to come to their city. You know, but I was telling them, hey, you got at least 10 people or more, I will come. I will travel.
Okay.
But it has to be, feasible for me to come.
Right.
I can't come up there for $20. I'm sorry.
Right.
I can't come to one person browse, but I will come to one person. You just gotta pay. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, that'd be $200 for me to come. Plus
yeah.
travel. Okay. You got that. And some people will pay that.
Yeah.
Because there's some dude, I can't remember who it is, but when I used to live in LA, it was some dude that was known for brows in LA. And like Brandy and all of them went to him. And it was like, I said, ooh, how much is that? I looked at it, I said, oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're going to stay at home.
Gee, I do $100 brows too. Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, yeah.
Okay. I'm like, okay. Okay, so we've got Gucci LeBrow, Le Blue Diamond, Lux Dier. There's one more.
Star Whips.
Okay, Star Whips.
There's actually more than.
Yeah, it's more.
Oh, there's.
I'm gonna let you talk about the other ones.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I have. We started Star Whips back in probably 2014. I have cars that's fixed up, drop tops, candy paint, big rims, and stuff like that. So I was at a gas station one day and I ran into a guy who he does film photography, and he asked me, "Hey, you ever thought about putting your car in a video?" And I was like, "No, but I will. I will. Yeah, I mean, I'm from Alabama, so I was a little bit behind time a little bit, with certain things going on in Atlanta. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So about a month later, he called me up and he was like, "Hey, I got to shoot. It's for 4 hours. I'm gonna pay you $750. How much? Check. I'm there." So I went and did that video, and then at the time on set, I started meeting different people, and then they was like, "Hey man, can I use your car? Can I use your car?" I'm like, yeah. So then I started meeting people as I kept doing it, and she was like, "Hey, you need to start a business. You need to get in compliance with the state, get some insurance, So she did all my paperwork, but that's what she do. So she was more of the brains, I was the muscle. So she did my paperwork, and next thing you know, I started, doing video shoots and meeting different people. And right now, I have a video shoot to do Saturday.
Okay.
My car is almost every video. In 2018, I did probably 50 videos with one car, and that was my car. So if you see my car in Dreezy, Gucci,
Young John.
Yeah.
And, what's her name?
Angie Green.
Angie Green.
That's my car in that video. The list goes on and on. I spoke.
I can't think of the other guy, the young guy.
It's a lot of them.
Okay. It's just a lot of people out here in the industry. Little somebody.
What kind of car is it?
One is a 75 Pontiac Grand Via convertible, and then I got a 71 Pontiac Catalina. Yeah.
Can I put your car in my video?
Sure can. I appreciate it.
So we will definitely. So in addition to that, renting out your vehicles, do you also do restorations or anything like that for people? Since you're good at that too.
I would, but I really have the time because
Okay.
my makeup line.
You know, because he out
Yeah.
here
And
making
I use
brows look good.
Yeah, I use other people's cars stuff too, so I know a whole lot of guys in the car world. So I use their car also too.
So do you broker sometimes deals for other people and get a fee off of that too, like a finder's fee, a referral fee?
Oh yeah.
Okay, see, I
Because it's through my company.
see that. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. If anybody
And
got
he
a car,
also knows how to, he has an eye for how to take a car that looks like nothing and turn it into something remarkable. So he has an eye for that, and he has all the resources to the people that can actually make it look like that.
Right.
So if you ever need your car fixed up,
okay,
that's your man.
that's what's up. Okay, so are we to the 1 minute?
Yeah, you're done. I mean, yeah.
Okay,
Wait a
so
minute. Now you got a minute left.
okay, so we're gonna go
About
ahead and
40
start
seconds.
briefly to talk about what Kat's other businesses are as well. So, can you tell us the name of the one that we're going to talk about after the break?
I sure can. The one we're going to talk about is Real Boss Connections.
Okay, so we're going to coming up after this break. We're going to talk about Real Boss Connections. We're also going to do the usual.
It's begging time.
Begging time. And so, anyways, we'll be back after this commercial break on air. I'm Miss Sophia the Diva. You're listening to a Diva Disturb on BFAM 109.6.
No internet?
What happened? What happened?
I can't sing that song. I don't know this one. All right, I guess we're not going out of that one. There we go. That was terrible.
That's one of the best songs. I love that
Yeah,
song.
that was terrible.
What happened?
I don't know. Just paused on the radio. Right in the middle of my Tide commercial.
Spaces.
See that catch left-handed?
Yeah, that's
Which
what
I
I'm talking
couldn't
about.
miss you.
Are you right-handed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm left-handed.
So am I.
I'm ambidextrous when it comes to certain things.
Okay.
But with my firing hand is right. I'm right-eye dominant. So
That's the first thing I ask everybody. They go, "Yeah, I'm good at both hands. Which hand could you shoot a gun with?"
my right hand.
That's all I need to know.
I remember when
I
they
want to know
told
where's the strong hand.
I remember
you know?
the drill sergeant told me, she was like, "You're right-eye dominant." I was like, "But I'm left-handed. Here I am with the M16 the whole time.
Not
My,
hitting shit.
my shot pattern, they were everywhere. Put it in the right hand, tighten that shot pattern up. There you go.
Are you sure you're looking at the same target you're aiming at?
I'm lucky.
Yeah, I definitely need to get your number.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll get some kind of contact number for. Are y'all really interested in doing her up once?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do it live.
Yeah.
Because it's promotional.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
cool.
do a lot of lives.
You all right with that?
Oh, I'm fine, honey. Anytime
Before I
somebody
pimp her out, I do lots of live stuff. I'm
Come
all
get
about.
that diamond experience.
I
Yes.
need it. I need it. I love the fact that it's because like I'm so mad and they still haven't responded to my tweet. I know y'all saw my tweet cover FX and Sephora.
Just
So
gotta keep saying it. They're not gonna hear it the first time.
I wear N90 in their total foundation, but I blend it with my Christian Dior skin.
Well,
Went to Sephora. Oh, we don't sell it in store anymore. Okay.
wait till you see this.
Go
Big double
online.
top sales.
33.
They sold out. Go to Cover FX website. They sold out.
They're trying to rebuild you like a '54 Chevy right now.
I'm looking at you right
They're
now.
looking at you up and down.
Damn!
You
I
my
think
number
she's
20
about
you my
36.
number 26 in foundation.
Okay.
Yep. PCA concealer under eye.
Okay.
Can you face it so he's not looking so
I
hard?
can do some 3D mink lashes. She got some nice eyes for eyeshadow. Yeah, they'll pop too. On a natural look.
See, I told you.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
You
then
know what you gonna be?
What?
But you know what we gonna do though? We're not gonna transform her.
No.
We gonna
You
enhance
bring out what's there.
Yeah.
I heard what you were saying.
Yeah.
Frankie will be pleased. That's what Frankie and I talked
Frankie.
about, which was redoing my whole persona.
All right, you ready to get that persona with the wallet is?
Yes.
Get in that mode.
Yes. Who wants to give me money? Oh, damn. No.
He said, "Oh shit, it's 10:45. People been asking for money." Turn this shit
Oh,
out.
disappeared.
Where did I go?
Oh, so that's my cue.
Oh, sorry.
I've been here for
Hey,
three
Let me just
segments.
say this: he has done more for
Yeah,
me
he's
than
a good guy.
most.
He's a good
So when I was in law school, he had my back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Coming in.
I ain't no suit, though. I ain't gonna lie. If I was lying, they gonna jump on me.
All right, what is up, everyone? It's your girl, Miss Sophia the Diva. You're back here on the Diva Disturbed on BFAM 109.6. Y'all know the song. Now, that's my song. It's not my birthday, but you could act like it's my birthday by hitting my Cash App at Diva 1977 to keep a Diva Disturbed going for another month. As y'all know, my sponsor ran away. We don't know what happened. Okay, I know what happened. They got new ownership, and the management said they didn't want to sponsor my show. Meanwhile, I've been out here promoting dildos, and they still didn't want to keep me. I don't understand what happened.
What's the world coming to?
So anyways, you can hit my Cash App. That's Diva 1977. Or you can check all of my social media from YouTube to Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. There is a GoFundMe link there. So, again, remember, Alexandria Renee was here, and we promise you if you get to $1,000, we'll put on our bikinis and we will do the ice bucket challenge just because y'all got us to $1,000. So you want to see two hot girls, even though we ain't raising money, y'all done help me raise money. I feel, rest in peace, Uncle Charles. My Uncle Charles died from ALS. But y'all can help me out. Because we already talked about NailNet, right? Okay, we talked about NailNet, and y'all know need to pay my student loans, and I still got that competition going against Kim Kardashian. Y'all can help me also pay my bar expenses as well, because those classes are not cheap, and this is a different state. This is the state of Georgia. I need to take a prep class. All right, but that's it. We're going to get back into making some boss moves with Kat Davis, okay? Here we go. Let's talk about it. So let's talk about your boss business. How can we all become bosses in this society?
It can happen. It can happen. So, Real Boss Connections, we help people be their own boss, which means any startup company, it don't matter what industry it's in, we'll get you in compliance from A to Z. We'll also make sure we don't just get your business started and leave you out there hanging, because there's so many people that start businesses and then they don't know what to do from there.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know how to get funding. They don't know how to get government contracts. So we do all of that. We make sure you get government contracts. We help you get your funding, free money, and how to put on events, how to do fundraisers. We also do an annual event with Real Boss Connections where we go and we visit different businesses. We promote people on our Real Boss Connections page. We go live a lot and we promote businesses. And then we choose 2 businesses once a year that we give awards to.
Okay.
And just acknowledging them and helping support them, letting people know who they are. We did a real big event one year. We had a panel discussion. We brought on some people. We gave each one of them a Real Boss Connections plaque just for participating and answering questions to people in the audience. We those that were vendors, so we wanted to expose them. So we had media to come out. We made sure that we gave them a 60-second infomercial for free and a Real Boss Connections t-shirt. And we also had models to model. We had local artists to perform. We had the red carpet. They were able to take pictures, and we gave them free food and drinks. VIPs had a bottle of wine. Their food was served by the models. So we had a really great time, and a lot of people made a lot of connections.
Okay.
So that's what it was, all about.
And will you be doing this again this year, or?
We'll be doing it again next year.
Next year, okay.
We'll be doing it again next year.
I'll be very willing to sit in that panel.
Yes.
Anytime.
Yes.
Seriously.
We would love to have
I've
you
been
up
here
there.
doing this for 7 years. I'd love to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we
Because it's giving back, right?
right.
Basically, those people around the panel are giving back to the people
Give
out
it back
there.
to the people out
All
there.
about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to think there's a lot of people that's doing great things and have great business. They just don't have exposure.
That
So we're getting them the exposure. You know, I mean, they promote all these celebrities and stuff, and want to go to get a chicken sandwich.
I totally understand.
See, I told you.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I said, how we gonna get people to the polls in 2020? I'm gonna get food trucks.
Okay.
That's my idea.
I'm raising money for food trucks so we can have them at each polling place. It's
Okay.
just like in college. In college, I didn't want to be part of the biology club, but guess what? They had free pizza. So guess what? I'm going to get free. Hey, when you in college, you eat free pizza.
Sure do.
Where this come from? Mazzio's is nasty, but I'm hungry because the cafeteria tried to kill me. Okay.
And we do tax preparation as
Tax
well
prep, y'all.
for
And
business owners.
don't be like Angry Wig and not do your taxes properly, okay? He's been
Please.
ducking and dodging and debt parking for so long. I don't know why he's not in prison or going on with his friend Jeff Epstein, but okay.
Poor Jeff.
Poor Jeff.
They murdered him because he
You
knew
know
too
they
much.
did.
He
I'm
knew
just
too
saying, poor
much.
Jeff.
Okay, so are there any other businesses? We got 7 minutes.
8 minutes.
We got
We're doing the Makeover Takeover Life, which is living in freedom every day. And we're going to be launching a YouTube channel. We're just doing some footages right now behind the scenes and some interviews. And we do 2 girls, 13 and up, and an adult woman for free each month. So the Makeover Takeover is not about just the outside. We don't just do the outside, but we do the inside as well. So we're partnering with people that are therapists or that have housing or any resources that they need, as well as hairstylists to help with their hair or a fashion designer. So if anybody is interested, you know, in donating towards these women, whether they've been through domestic violence, a victim of sex trafficking, whether they're dealing with relationship issues, low self-esteem, if it's their birthday or any type of illnesses. We did one lady, she's been suffering from pancreatic cancer. We let her walk the red carpet, did her a makeover. She said it just changed her life. It gave her motivation to continue to go on. And
I'll
so,
donate a show. I'll donate a show for esteem.
oh,
You got somebody self-esteem wise, we'll donate a show.
okay.
We'll put them on a
Okay.
show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like that. What is it called? Makeover Takeover?
Makeover.
Yeah, I
Nice.
want to do that too.
all right, y'all say hi to my soror, Kat Dyson.
What up, Cat?
Hey.
Cat.
That is Miss
Uh-oh,
Kat.
too many cats in the house.
Cat with a K, cat with a
That's
C.
Miss Kat Dyson, honey. She is one of the baddest bass players
Yeah.
in the industry.
Whoa.
Okay. She used to play for
Female
Prince
bass player?
in
Yeah.
New Power Generation.
I want to hear.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, Kat.
I'm
We
saying.
salute you.
Yes.
Yeah, why can't we gotta get her out here, man?
Well, whenever because she's always traveling in Europe
Oh,
playing.
that's hot.
I mean, she's
Wow.
out
You
there.
don't see too many
She
female
also
bass
taught
players.
me my
Right.
very first golf lesson.
You play golf?
My one and only lesson.
Yeah, I'm not having trouble figuring that one.
No, she did. She
No,
taught
no,
me.
I mean, you
like,
playing golf just permanently.
yeah,
I'm not buying that.
yeah. I have a set of left-handed golf clubs.
Wow.
They're in my storage in Dallas, but yes, I have a pair of left-handed golf clubs.
Things you don't know about the people you just hang out with.
And before I left California, I was talking to a golf pro that has coached the likes of Tiger Woods and all of that she knew. He was going to hook us up on a deal.
Wow.
Nice.
So, yeah, I know a little bit. I know a few people. You know, I hang out with people. Okay. So anyway, we got makeover takeover. We got makeup. We got lashes. We got brows. Honey, we got helping people get their business together, because the number one thing that business owners don't realize, you got to get your paperwork, because if you don't pay on the front end, you're going to pay on the back end.
Absolutely.
Because Lord knows Uncle Sam and the mob called the IRS, they will come for you. Okay? They
We had a
will.
client that owed over $90,000, and she contacted me, and I went in, redid her paperwork, did some spreadsheets, created some spreadsheets for their expenses, her profit and loss, and then I write a letter to the IRS. Yes, because I'm not scared. And I wrote a letter and asked them to remove the penalties, and they did. And it was the $90,000 was wiped out. It was to
Nice.
zero.
I
She
need
owed absolutely nothing. And you know what she did? She paid me Now they have me on their payroll, so I get money for them every month, just when they need me.
This is the ultimate hustler. I love it. I love when women get out and they do this stuff and they do it because my mind is always, because I know too much. I'll put you that way. I know too much. When you know too much, you're kind of scared.
Right.
Because law school, I'm like, oh shoot, I need this, and this. How much that cost? And in California, it's like $800 to like register a business. And at the time, I wanted to do some things, and I was just like, I ain't got $800 because y'all took my $800 out my income tax from y'all. Yes, state of California is expensive, but either way, we're gonna have to talk about that.
Okay.
What else is going on? Okay, so we got 4 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is give you each an opportunity. In addition to having written books, what is a book that you read that changed your life, that inspired you? Can you give our listeners a taste of that? Because I'm sure, based upon what you two have done, which is amazing, I'm sure there's some book. For me, it's The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. That's one of my favorites. What about you?
Or Situation wasn't a book. Not everybody reads it.
Well, I know she a reader. She read a book.
I was looking at my
I think I got too many books. My bookshelf is full, and I got another box full of books. But I read a variety of books. I don't have a specific book that I read. And to be honest, the most valuable book to me, and it may not be for everybody else, but the most valuable book for me, honestly, has been the Bible.
Amen. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
And there in the book of Proverbs, there's so many different things about wisdom and that I love to read about, and so many scenarios in that kind of that's moralistic, that helps me from day to day to make better decisions, to be a better person. And they weren't all perfect either, because there's some drama going on up in there.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. But I do the Proverbs challenge, or I try to every July, where you read a chapter every day, because it's 31 chapters, so you can read one every day. I love doing that. I try to do that every July of every year for the book of Proverbs. Mr. Larry, what about you?
Well, just being honest, I didn't even read any books.
Oh.
And I mean, it's a reason.
What situation changed your life?
But in my 20s, in my 20s, and I was into cars and going to car shows and stuff like that, and hanging out with my friends. So I didn't really have time to really, read a book.
Okay.
I might pick up a magazine and see what app I might want to order or something.
Oh, Lord. So, was there ever a situation that changed your life?
Yeah.
Made you swap, man.
Okay, so I mean,
You went from amps and wires to brows and lipstick.
right, and
It's a huge
honestly,
jump.
what my change was when I got married.
Okay.
That slowed me down to be able to write a book. Slowed me down to be able to look at a lady and see how she should look. So basically, I mean, Kat, she really helped me in that area. She helped me grow up. I mean, I was immature in a lot of areas.
Okay. All right. So marriage and books can change people. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. So anyways, that's all the time we have. Of course, y'all, later tonight, I will go in and edit all social media and put you in contact with Larry and Kat. And you can find more about their beauty brands for you business owners who may need help. Kat, she can hook you up. I was going to say call my tax attorney, but I'm going to call Kat. Okay. I'm going to call Kat. Yeah. Amen, y'all. Thank you all.
Can help you in court too.
Thank you to everyone who joined the conversation, who listened in. And, we'll be back next week. I haven't booked anyone just yet, but I think we're probably going to have one of my fellow comedian homies come on, and we're going to learn more about his comedy career.
You going to be on the mic this weekend?
I will not be on the mic this weekend, but you can catch me tomorrow, Wednesday night, at the Strand Theater in Marietta Square. I go there now to do an open mic every Wednesday. I try to get there early because I'm not trying to sit through everybody because I got to get home to watch the Queen Sugar finale. Okay. Y'all know how I do. You know, Ralph Angel. Okay. I got to look at him. Let's see. But anyways, we're going to wrap this up. See you all next week. I've been Miss Sophia the Diva. Thank you to my guests, Larry and Kat Davis, for stopping by and joining the conversation. Okay, y'all, we got to take pictures.
Yeah, well, I'm getting everything set up. Y'all get some numbers down there. We can contact y'all
Okay.
and separate them. Because I got things for you and I got things for you.
Okay.
You're more of the mall, or is that you both?
At the mall,
Can't
both
see
of us.
both of you, man.
Both of us at the mall.
Both
We
you at the
got
mall?
rid of some makeup artists, so we right now.
I got a 93 YJ.